Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. I'm the owner of my weird little business called Skeleton Crew Creations. I mainly make bleeding skull candles and other handmade candles as well as some jewelry. Been following my journey for a little bit. I've had a couple of bumps in the road, but I'm talking about my progress on my YouTube channel. So let's get into it. I've settled into Tennessee. My shop is somewhat a little more updated right now. If you've known from other videos, we are completely off-grid and we've made some upgrades. If you want me to chat about that in another video, let me know in the comments and I'll break that down for you. We are completely 100% solar based, and unfortunately with the rains in East Tennessee lately, we haven't been getting that much charge to our solar panels, so sometimes we have to switch to propane. But I'll get into that another time, so let's get into it. I vended at my first event ever since moving down to Tennessee. If you're new, I am completely new to in-person vending. I solely sell online, and most of my sales were on Etsy before I got canceled. So in order to boost my traffic and just to have some more exposure in the area, I decided to vend at local events. And to be honest, it was actually a great venue to vend at. I was vending at a local small business in a city nearby called Radical Notion Apparel. And they celebrated their 1-year anniversary of being open. So I reached out to the owner because they were looking for vendors. And she looked at my page, said, "I love your stuff. I would love to have you as a vendor." And I wasn't really sure what the turnout was going to be. She kind of gave me a broad spectrum of the crowd and how many people were anticipated to attend. So I took a chance. I didn't have to pay any vendor fees or anything like that. I just had to donate one of my supplies for their raffle. Meanwhile, I absolutely don't know anybody in East Tennessee. I have maybe 3 friends. I do have a small social circle, which is not uncommon for me. So I took a chance and I started planning for this event. I didn't meet the owner, Harley, until the day of the event. I had been in contact with Harley on Facebook, and we never met. I never even went to the venue beforehand. I had so much going on, but we had been communicating through Facebook Messenger, and I met her the day of the event, which is already chaotic, and we hit it off immediately. She's a sweetheart. It's a family-owned business. And they sell some really great stuff there. I ended up getting a really cool t-shirt, and it was really cool. So let's get back to the event at hand. So the event started at around 11 a.m. and I was one of 6 vendors there. We had about 3 food vendors, 1 permanent jewelry, and then I was the only candle maker there. And I brought a lot of my container candles as well as my skull candles with fall coming up, and I did bring some of my fall scents. I didn't bring all of them. I did bring a huge supply because I just really wasn't sure how many people were going to come. And I had 3 sales in the first 20 minutes, and I was taken aback by it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, okay. And we had a bit of a lull in the middle. I was only there for about 4 hours. And the best-selling candle was It's Starting to Smell Basic in Here, which is my pumpkin vanilla blend, and a lot of people loved it. So I was pretty glad that I brought that one with me. I only sold 1 bleeding skull candle, which was quite surprising because a lot of people were looking forward to it. But I heard that several of Harley's clients couldn't make it, and they were really looking forward to seeing the actual bleeding skull candles themselves. And another fan favorite were my handmade bullet earrings and a pair of my knife earrings. I sold more container candles than anything, and my total gross sales that day ended up being about just under $350, which I was like, holy crap. I honestly was even taken aback myself, and I was proud that I took this chance. I only vended once ever before moving down here. It was actually in New York, and it was a horrible selling experience, and I vowed I would probably never do it again, or at least at that venue. But it really did well down at this event. I want to thank Harley of Radical Notion Apparel for allowing me to vend here, and I look forward to any other events that she may want me to appear in. And it was such a great fun event. I met so many people, and it is a great way to connect with the community too. So my next event is coming up actually next weekend. This video will be aired on July 26th. So I'll be over at CreepyCon in Knoxville, Tennessee for their 10th year anniversary, and it's a horror convention, and I'm really anxious about it because it's supposed to be a large turnout. There's an estimated about 10,000 people attending this event, and I'm pretty anxious. I've never been in this type of situation, so I got my feet wet with the small venue, and we'll see how CreepyCon goes. So I will let you guys know in the next video. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel and turn on your post notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Same handle at Skeleton Crew Creations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.